Some of the old Storm King boys. Guess he did some class 3 and 4. This girl did. I did, check it, dude. Parked at Beartown on the other side of that. Went up over the Continental Divide like we did. Dropped down to Vallecito Lake. Rounded the mountain to the ridge line. We're gonna try to get to a lake right down in here, actually. Not that one. There's another one. Too gnarly. We went back to Vallecito Lake, which is down in there, camped there. Saw this full moon rise pink from the wildfire smoke. As it got higher, it changed color back to its normal, usual color. And it was very beautiful. And there was also beautiful views of the stars and White Dome Mountain, which I was camped under. In the morning, Tata and I crossed that basin, rounded this ridge, a bunch of awesome white ledges in there, dude. Waterfalls, just gully. Streams, not as crazy as the Raggies, but amazing white crystal gems in there. Rounded this, stayed high because I wasn't trying to fucking whack through all that, so I just like stayed high across all this, like right at the edge of the scree, and all that's bushes. So we're like, hey, I'm not gonna go for the trail because it's like fucking all bushes, dude. Pretty much all the way to the top of the valley, and then summited that thing, made a gear cache on that ridge right there, dude, this guy, and then summited that peak, dropped to a meadow between that peak, and then went up to that peak, dude. It's so remote and isolated, all sides of pure cliffs. The only way back is to come back to this, but dead center view of the San Juans. You could see it all, dude. You could see all the meadows that we hiked across by Highland Mary. You could see all the lakes by Highland Mary, Verde Lakes, Lost Lake. Fucking amazing. Got stuck in a thunderstorm that came up out of nowhere, dude. So we made it back to the meadow between those two peaks, hung out at the meadow for a bit, got hailed on for a bit, but then it finally kind of cleared. Was saying some prayers and talking to my staff to send the storms east, and it worked. And then we got back to our gear cache. And then check out this view of the Grenadier Range. Those are the Trinity Peaks. And then this is Vestal and Arrow. These are the coolest shaped peaks in Colorado. I camped down in there, one of the best places ever. And made it down a steep scree field, camped at the most beautiful lake, most beautiful sunset through a line of clouds, orange blazing sun, disappeared for a second, popped out below it, fucking crying tears of gratitude under the Trinities. 1, 2, 3. Was gonna do this traverse to Nar with the dog, and gonna come back for it, but camped right under the face of them. I got pics, I'll send you. Oh my god. Then went around this morning on a pass between the Trinities and Vestal, came up this valley. There's a huge lake, the biggest lake in the Needles around the corner. You can't see it. Came up through all this, got to the pass, fucking went up this fucking Nar-ass ridge with TaTa TaWati, dude. That's a new name. Fucking came on up, and now we're gonna go down the gully and then cut out left back to the gear cached at the pass. There's another lake down in there, and then we're gonna send it down into this valley, Stormy Gulch, and then whack it on up to Hunchback Pass, drop to Beartown, dude. I've been scouting these needles, dude. Check it. Been scouting the needles, and I'm like, dude, Weminuche High Route. It is a crazy fucking route, dude. But it's scoping, been looking at the map, ways to cross the Juan south to north. You'd come up through here, wrap around this, and then send it on up that way, dude. And you'd make it on all the way up to, oh, Unco, right there, dude, Unco, oh, dude. Yep, and then send it out into one of the northern finger blasters, dude. That's the plan, Storm King, dude. Like, subscribe for more, dude. I got vids coming, don't worry. Yeah, dude, dome up. Yes, sir.